What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Dan here, and welcome back to yet another MunchPak unboxing. We're moving right along in the year here. Almost at the end of 2016, it's getting crazy, guys, but it's always a good time nonetheless. It's always a lot of fun. So we got an unboxing. I cannot wait. I am dying of hunger right now, guys. So I say this is the perfect moment for me to get going and get this puppy open. So let's get started right now. All right, and as per usual, we have it made by a gentleman. Well, not per usual, but this one is made by Anthony. So thanks, my friend. And obviously, you couldn't do that. They've changed a lot of stuff over the years, you know, well, I guess over the years, yeah, we've been getting these for a while now, but anyway, let's get started, guys. I cannot wait. First thing up on deck, we have some, is that a Z? That's a Z, yeah, Zapp's potato chips. New Orleans kettle style Voodoo Heat. Take a look at that case right there, guys. That's kind of creepy. And even on the back, it's got like voodoo dolls and things like that going up the spine. Well, the whole thing has voodoo dolls. So this is supposed to be a hot one. All I can say is it better be, damn it, because I love me some, again though, brand new bag. I cannot stand that, man. It's always, you get nothing. These used to be filled up right to here, man, back in the day. But companies, oh my. That's nice. Now, it says Voodoo Heat. So does that now mean I'm hexed? I'm a hex guy? That is really good though. Ow, my ass. They're working. Oh God, I don't need any more pains in my ass. No, but on a serious note, guys, those are absolutely fantastically flavored. Like, they say it's heat, but I like to call that kind of a that one went down the wrong tube. The spice went down the wrong It's good, it's not as spicy as I'm making it out to be, but I spoke and it went down wrong. Excuse me. I'm dying. I'm suing. Change.org petition. I'm suing. Oh man, that was an accident. I wasn't meant to go that way. But my God, as I was saying, guys, that was absolutely delicious. The flavoring is mwah, mwah, so good. With the right amount of tingle. I'm sure people who don't like spice would probably find that hot, but for me, I don't find that spicy. I've had way spicier like foods over the years, and that isn't one, but it is a nice tingle. It lets you know that there's some spice in it, but not enough to burn your face off or your tongue. So it is enough to cause breathing issues, as you just saw, though. But nonetheless, that's my fault. That wasn't the chip's fault. Anyway, I don't want to blame the chip. Let's move on. Okay, now this next bag, I don't know what the hell it says. Honestly, if you guys can pronounce this, if you know what language this is, congratulations, because I have no idea. But it's got a giant green pepper on it. So my guess it's going to be some sort of peppery, maybe a spicy flavor, unless that's like, it's not a jalapeno, it's too big. I don't know what kind of pepper that is, but look at that. Can you read that? Look at that logo. I'm sorry, it's really reflective. It's right there. I can't find it. Trying not to reflect it. My lighting is causing issues. But yeah, I can't even tell what the hell that says. Let me try. Unga bunga. Gaskuza snga. Paprika flavored cracker. Oh, it's crackers? Well, not really. It's kind of like well, it is a cracker, but it's weird. It's like a chip. You see what I mean? It's like got like that squared base. It's like it'd be good for dipping. It's got scoopable sections. So let's give this thing a try. It does smell paprika-y. It actually smells like, oh, what brand is that? You guys the America doesn't get Ruffles, do they? No, that's a Canadian product, Ruffles. So I can't really explain to you what it smells like, unless, the Canadians know. You guys, it smells like the Ruffles original. That's what it smells like, so let's give it a try. Oh wow, I wasn't expecting that at all. You'd think it'd be crunchy, but it's actually got a soft texture. Like it's puffy. You know, it's like it's corn based. You know what I mean? Now, as I was saying, these taste like Ruffles. If you guys don't know what those are, well, you have to come to Canada and grab a bag because they're awesome, right? But it's not as intense of a flavor as Ruffles are. It's paprika-y, obviously, but it's a soft cracker. It's not really a crunch, and the flavor's not too intense. For people who like a light snack, I could see this really coming in handy for them. Like, as you can see, I'm just kind of forking the thing in like a lunatic, but it's definitely got a nice mild taste. You know, it's a good snack. It's not something that you could get, you start hating, you know what I mean? Like, you get sick of eating it after a while. Because it's light enough, you could snack on this and be cool. You know what I mean? It's puffy, it's light, it's a nice texture, so that's good. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, now I actually don't think I'm gonna open. I don't think I'm gonna open this one because if you guys watched last month's MunchPak, we basically got this exact same thing, and it was quite different. It's like the big roll, grilled seaweed roll with the spicy flavor, which is the exact same one we had last time. And when that happens, because I'm not over the moon for it, while it was definitely interesting and it definitely got my attention, I'm not gonna open this and eat it because we've already done that last time and it wasn't anything to really write home about. It didn't give you guys a good reaction. It was just kind of like, that's different, you know what I mean? So we're just gonna leave that sealed, that way it'll last longer too, and we'll move on to the next item right away. Okay, so a lot of these ones, actually before I grab this one, I saw this. No, that's gonna be chocolatey. I think I've had that before. But the thing is, the rest of these after this are essentially sweets. You know what I mean? Like candies, chocolates, truffles, things of that nature. Stuff we've kind of had in the past, or, you know, sweet-based stuff. And I like to keep the tangy, like chip-based stuff, you know, in the same flavor column. That way we don't get dramatic changes of flavors by accident. So up next we have whatever the hell this is. I can't read it, but it looks like a set of crackers with some sort of maybe like, I don't know if it's cream cheese or if it's like blue cheese or something of that nature. I could be wrong. I'll give you guys a closer look there. I don't know, it might be Korean, but I'm not 100% sure. I always mix these up. So we're gonna give them a try. They look like little cracker sandwiches, obviously. A little bag that's resealable. Actually, they come in layers, so there's actually 3 of these in here. So that way you don't waste a bunch. This is probably like one snack session. So let's open this up. Yeah, they're just little cracker sandwiches. They do come off. Oh, wait a minute. This isn't what I thought. I thought this was cream cheese, but that's like yogurt. So I think the rest are actually sweet. Because that smells delicious. That smells like vanilla, you know, flavoring. But it's between 2 crackers, you know what I mean? That is interesting because the cracker, while it tastes kind of graham crackery, even a little bit, it also tastes kind of, you know, crackery like this. Obviously not that kind, but you know what I mean. Like when you would dip in a chip. So it's like a hybrid between a sweet cracker and a dipping cracker for that. But it's got like a vanilla flavoring in the middle. It doesn't blow you away, but you know it's there. It's just like, you're not just eating crackers today, son. You're getting some vanilla in there because we like you. You know what I mean? But kind of a conservative flavor, if I'm honest. The cracker flavor does outweigh the vanilla filling quite a bit. You get more cracker. You experience the vanilla very briefly and very quickly. Like actually that one, I barely got any vanilla. So really, you're just kind of getting the crackers. You're not getting the vanilla filling. It's not wowing me. It just kind of tastes like bland crackers after a while. It feels like it needs to be dipped in something, or it needs a bit more vanilla filling. That's just my thought. So not over the top there, but a bit conservative on the snack side. So anyway, let's just move on. Okay, so I think this was a chocolatey version. If you guys remember, we've actually had similar corn-based meals like this. I think we got one of these in one of the last few. And this is like a dessert version. I mentioned that because we've had a couple that were like corn-based and they were teriyaki flavored, or lobster flavored, even like seafood. But I think this one is actually like a chocolatey one. And it is. This is the same thing. I think we had this in the last MunchPak as well. And it's essentially, you could tell, it's got the corn base, but it's not yellow like the other one. So it's like, it looks cinnamony. You know, it's got that brown tinge to it, but it's got a chocolatey filling. Yeah, we had the same thing last time. Very dessert-based, but it's very corn-based flavor. You know what I mean? Like you could really taste. It's like eating a bland corn pop with a hint of chocolate, very briefly. Again, those don't really wow me that much, so it's like no different than the last one we had. So not over the top crazy. So let's just move on to the next one. Okay, this is something I don't think I've had before. It's a Barney milk filling, no colorants, no preservatives. So no calories in this? Is that what you're talking about? Probably, there probably are calories, probably lying. But it looks like it's a soft bear. Does that make sense? It's like a cake bear. It's a cake that's shaped like a bear. That's my guess. I've had things like this before, I think, but nothing like this and not in this brand. So it could taste horrible. Like here's a look at the bear. It's essentially like a cinnamon roll that barely looks like a bear. Barely, get it? But I don't know. It's like a sponge cake. But these they say no preservatives, but that if there weren't, it would expire in like 2 seconds. You know what I mean? So I don't believe that. There must be preservatives in there. So let's give it a try. It's got like a cream filling in it. Wow. I'm actually shocked. It has no chemical taste whatsoever. And the problem with these kind of things is normally when you get one of these like spongy cake things that come in packages, they have to preserve them so they don't expire in 2 weeks or even a week, right? So they end up tasting very chemically and nothing really all that fantastic. They end up tasting kind of nasty at the end. You can tell there's some artificial flavoring, but they're always, you know, kind of not that excellent. You don't want to eat anymore. This actually tastes like a fresh gingerbread, cake style. It's actually good. And it's got like that filling in it. It's still moist. It's still fresh. I saw the thing, it expires in December. Considering it's November and I actually got this shipped to me a few weeks ago. I can't believe it's lasting this long if there's no preservatives in it. That is good, man. I ate the whole thing. Man, color me surprised. Like I said, man, normally I don't like those sponge cake things because they are super risky. You know, it's hard to say what's gonna taste like what, and they're usually gonna be very chemically, but that is good. That tastes like a fresh cake, like a fresh spongy cake. Really good. Let's move on to the next thing. All right, let's keep with tradition. Now, if you guys remember, the last 2 MunchPaks, not including this one, we received little waffle cakes, and they were essentially like waffles that, well, they weren't real waffles. They were like soft waffles that tasted like a waffle. And I'm like, yo, these would be really good dipped in coffee or something like that. To make not just the coffee or this thing not as sweet, but to make the coffee a little bit flavored like whatever it is. And we have another one. We've had 2 different brands so far, and we've already had this brand. It's called Waffle, soft waffle. And this one is caramel filled. Last one we had, I believe, was French vanilla in this brand. So this one is caramel filled, and I'm excited to try it out. So it is good, but I remember it being very, very sweet. I can't remember which brand I'm thinking of per se, but I know this one looks cookie based, but I should be able to break it apart because it should be soft. Yeah, see, it's kind of soft. It's got that, you know, niceness to it. That one actually tasted more cinnamon on first. It might have cinnamon in it. Holy crap, this is good. Oh my god, I want another one. It's got cinnamon on the top. And then it's got like a caramel, very light, it's not too intense. Oh my god, that's delicious. Like I said, man, I finished my coffee before I started this. I shouldn't have, that was dumb. Because this is so good. You guys gotta try these are really solid. And they're nice and soft, very pleasant experience when you're eating one. Oh, that's a good flavor. I thought I wasn't gonna like it as much as vanilla, because vanilla's like a bomb flavor. That might be better than the vanilla. Wow, absolutely fantastic. Okay, now up next, I think we've had these before. I recognize them from Vienna in Austria. I don't know if they're the same flavor as the one we had, but I do recall them, and the packaging does look the same. So they may have just hooked me up with the same thing. So like, these are wafer based, and I remember these being so good, man. Yeah, because they peeled off in cubes like that. So you got like a row of maybe 1, 2, 3, 4 of them on each side. So you have 8 of these little wafers. And they're probably really good. Again, I think I've had these. Yep. Had these before. Still good though, man. It's a treat for me. Oh, that intense hazelnut. Hazelnut is an underrated flavor. I honestly think it is. Everyone puts chocolate and tripped chocolate and all this crap. Hazelnut is bomb because it's like, it's such a nice taste. It's like cocoa taste. It's not intense. I mean, it's nice. It's really rich, but it's not that intense. You know what I mean? It doesn't just flood your face with chocolate. Because people who like I don't like double chocolate. And I don't actually like chocolate cake all that much, if I'm honest. I prefer vanilla. I've always had. But milk chocolate is good. It all depends on the type of chocolate. But hazelnut, you can never go wrong. If they made a hazelnut cake, I would definitely try it out. So I'm... Get these. They're really good, guys. Let's move on. All right, now since we love these so much, we got some more Pockies on the list for you guys. Last one was obviously the October one, which was, it did have Halloween themed things in it, which was awesome. And they had, there was a pumpkin spice one, like a fall one. And that was kind of horror-y, I guess you could say, or Halloween-y. This Pocky is just a standard strawberry cream flavor, which I'm sure is really good. If you guys remember last time though, we also got a peaches and cream one along with the pumpkin spice one. And the pumpkin one ended up being better in my opinion, which was interesting. I wasn't expecting that because like cookies and cream is bomb. I love cookies and cream, but that one I remember being really generic and kind of gross. But the difference was they were two different packaging. So one was an American flavor, and the other one was Korean. Because I believe these are Korean Pockies, but I could be wrong. I'm not sure. But if you would let me take my, thank you. This one is very, very strawberry. Elderbreeze. So I'm curious. I don't think I've had a strawberry one, believe it or not. Very strawberry. Ooh. Especially at the end there, you get that intense flavor, but it's still got the Pocky stick flavor. It's a nice combo. I can eat Pockies like all day, man. But I'd probably get really fat. No, I don't think you would with these. The whole box is 200 calories, the whole thing. Wow. And there's tons in here. You know what I mean? You probably wouldn't. I mean, you would, but one box isn't gonna kill you. Can't go wrong with Pockies, man. They're a solid all-rounder. But picking the right flavor is important because as you've seen, as I've shown in the past, you can pick a bad flavor or just one they haven't done right. Those are really good. The simple ones are often the best. So anyway, there's one more item. Let's move on to it. All right, now this, I don't know what to expect. It looks like a soft treat on a stick, and there's instructions on how to make things. I can't read the instructions because of the language barrier. Look at that. I don't know what I'm gonna get in here. I'm very curious. I saved this one for last because I don't think I've ever seen this before. But okay, let's take a look here. You've got like these container things, right? You see these? I'm guessing what you do, you pull this off, you put whatever the hell the thing in here, then you seal the deal like that. Wait, do you put them in a fridge or something? I don't really know what, okay. I actually have to assemble this treat, guys. Look, it's got 4 little pegs. I might try 2 of them, and then I'll save 2 for my girlfriend to try. But I gotta open this package. Hold on a second. God, this is complicated. All right, so we'll take out 2 for now. So you got these 2 little popsicle sticks, so to speak, okay? Now, let's take this off. My guess is that the popsicle sticks lock in, or do they lock in? They do. So like, let's lock them in, if it'll lock it in. Or do they just kind of sit there? They look like they lock though. I don't really know. Let me double check the instructions. I can't read them though, that's what's annoying. All right, what's this? They're squishable. Oh, wait a second, I think I get it. Hold on a moment. So, it's like gummy stuff, right? But they go into shapes. You're confusing me, dude. You are confusing. I think this is what it does. I don't know. Do you just kind of rip them? It's like a marshmallow. You see how easy that tore? So Let's try and fill this puppy like this. And maybe stick this in like that, right? We'll fill in the cracks. Maybe. I don't know if I'm doing this right at all. All right, let's try grabbing another piece and doing the other side. I'm probably ruining this right now, but they don't really, I mean, they do explain it, but again, I can't read that, so stick those in there. All right. Look at this, it's like assembly day, right? Okay, so I've created what I think is what they want you to do. I could be very, very incorrect. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I think you gotta like fill it into the gaps, like with your fingers, right? So like I'll show you, I've stuck the pegs in there. I've taken the little marshmallowy thing. Now I'm supposed to take this thing and squish it. Somehow I think that's not correct. I didn't do a thing. Actually, I was supposed to leave it puffy, but I didn't. I flattened it. So this thing is gonna be, oh, I got the face. I kind of got the face of this one. And I got the face of that one as well. All right, well, let's try, can we do it the other way then? Can we get like their backs? Like that? Probably not. We've kind of ruined it. So, so essentially you've got these little animal creature things in various flavors, I'm assuming. Oh wow, I wasn't expecting that at all. They're essentially like, I don't even know what you'd call that. It's like a mix between marshmallow and taffy. It's quite tasty. That is something else. So you can just go ahead and eat this whole thing if you want, but it's more fun to play with your food, right? Parents are just like, don't play with your food, and this kind of stuff just encourages playing with your food, because that's the whole point. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, that covers the MunchPak for November 2016. Some pretty good things in there today. I definitely like the chips. The chips, I'd say the spicy chip had some of the best flavors in it. Obviously, there were some repeats, but honestly, the best new item is probably this bit here, the Voodoo chip. Excellent taste, nice tingle when it doesn't try to kill you or stab you in the butt. Oh, and that the Build-A-Bear thing. You know, the bear sponge cake thing was surprisingly good. That was the biggest surprise of the box. My least favorite thing, even though I didn't try it, I do know it, is probably the seaweed thing, because everything else was just so good. No, you know what, that's not true. The seaweed thing was at least unique. Probably that one chocolatey thing that tastes more corny. I'm not saying it's bad, but I'm just saying it's just not there. It's just kind of bland, it's kind of blah, you know what I mean? So, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you guys very much for watching this video today. If you enjoyed it, do me a favor, hit that like button. Be sure to let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I gotta know, have you guys ever gone out and tried at least one of the snacks based on a recommendation I gave? Like, have you been able to find one in like the import section of your grocery store, or you're from that area and you know all about it? You gotta let me know, okay? Because I want to hear if people are actually going out and getting a chance to try some of these really cool things that we normally don't get a chance to try. So be sure to let me know that, guys. Also, if you haven't yet, be sure to like and follow my pages on social media. Those will be down below in the description, and I'll play the end card of this video. I'm very active on there. Great way to get in touch with me, because YouTube comments are kind of finicky and kind of crazy, so it's a really good idea to follow me on there. Get advanced updates, behind the scenes looks, exclusive things, giveaways, all that kind of stuff is all on social media exclusively, so be sure to check that out. If you want to get yourself a DanQ8000 shirt or a hoodie, there's a link to my Spreadshirt shop in the description as well. And finally, you want to get yourself a MunchPak every month? You want to unbox it yourself and get all these cool snacks and experience them for yourself, obviously, link in the description. Click that, it'll take you there. There's various sizes and subscription plans that you can go with. Obviously, this is the middle one. There's a bigger one for a family size, and there's a smaller one as well. That's just kind of like a introductory one, if you will. And it's probably for a good single guy, but this is plenty for it. Hell, Tara and I never finish this stuff. We barely snack as it is. But honestly, for a few people, this is all you'll need. But if you do have like 4 or 5 people in your family, definitely a good idea to get the bigger one. But be sure to click that if you're interested, and let me know. So thank you guys so much again. Take it easy, have a wonderful day. I'll be seeing you soon for more content, but until then, let's hand things over to Knox Hill. Have a good one, guys.
Who's the man with the plan? If you feel trouble, wild and wild on these violent and hit you 8,000. Wait a minute, hold that style, it's dialed in. Goddamn Billy Jack, we still riding, tires flat. I hear them sirens, see shots flying, so we driving, fire back if they ain't vibing. Lie with that, got me dressed up in all black. What up? Hood up, and I see them haters try to run with us, they gon' need inhalers. Gotta breathe them hard just like Darth Vader. Players, grab your respirators, night invaders get lightsabered. Mask on for the shooters, move like trash to bed intruder. Got that Glock and got them woofers, just press press play, I'll keep it moving. Who is not? Still you damn fools. Keep it fresh like canned food. There ain't nothing we can't do, so tune into that DanQ. Yeah. It was never, ever a game. I'm out.
The spice went down the wrong